What is reality? How do we know what we know? And do we truly have free will? These questions have puzzled humanity for centuries. But in the 18th century, one man reshaped the way we think about knowledge, morality, and existence itself: Immanuel Kant. Born in 1724 in the city of Königsberg, Prussia, now modern-day Kaliningrad, Russia, Kant spent nearly his entire life in this small city. Unlike many great thinkers of his time, he never traveled far. Yet, his ideas would change philosophy forever, influencing thinkers from Germany to the farthest corners of the world. Kant's most famous work, The Critique of Pure Reason, tackled one of philosophy's oldest questions: how do we acquire knowledge? Before him, philosophers were divided into two camps: rationalists like Descartes, who believed knowledge came from reason alone, and empiricists like John Locke, who believed it came from experience. But Kant proposed something revolutionary. Our minds don't just passively receive information from the world. Instead, they actively shape our experiences through built-in structures of thought. This was what Kant called his Copernican revolution in philosophy. Just as Copernicus showed that the Earth moves around the Sun, Kant argued that our minds structure reality itself. We don't just observe the world as it is, we see it through the lens of space, time, and cause and effect, which exist within our minds, not outside them. This idea shattered centuries of philosophical thought and laid the foundation for modern epistemology. Kant argued that our minds come pre-equipped with categories of understanding, concepts like time, space, and causality that shape how we perceive the world. In other words, we don't experience raw reality. We experience a world filtered through these mental structures. This means that while we can understand how things appear to us, we can never truly know what Kant called the thing in itself, reality as it exists independently of our perception. Kant's influence wasn't limited to knowledge. He also transformed moral philosophy. Unlike utilitarians, who judge right and wrong based on consequences, Kant believed morality is about duty and universal principles. His key ethical principle was the categorical imperative, a simple but profound test for morality. Before making a decision, ask yourself, what if everyone acted this way? If the action leads to a world that is fair and just, then it is morally right. If not, it is wrong. No exceptions. For Kant, lying, stealing, or breaking promises aren't just bad because they cause harm. They're bad because they violate a universal law of morality. Kant's ideas reshaped not only philosophy, but also science, politics, and psychology. His work influenced German idealists like Hegel and Schopenhauer, and even Albert Einstein, who credited Kant's views on space and time with helping lay the groundwork for his theory of relativity. In ethics, his ideas continue to shape modern debates on human rights, justice, and artificial intelligence. Even today, scholars wrestle with Kant's deep and complex ideas. Kant once wrote, "Two things fill the mind with ever-increasing wonder and awe: the starry heavens above me and the moral law within me." These words capture his lifelong quest to understand both the universe and human morality.